excuse me, execute deeper meditation. Execute meditation challenge this week. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. I was going to do a 7-day challenge, but I didn't talk about this topic soon enough. Therefore, it will be a 4-day challenge. I thought it'd be fun to do a 4-day challenge as part of today's day 240 Supersize You annual challenge. Today is day 240, and I thought, okay, what can we do between now and the end of the month? And since there's only 4 days left between now and the end of the month, I say let's just do a 4-day challenge. I think it's fun to do different length challenges. Of course, we're in the midst of an annual challenge, which is huge, and the vast majority of the people on the planet couldn't do an annual challenge. Not because we don't do things every day and have the same habits that we do every single day. We just don't consciously be aware of them. But because they won't choose to commit or to even do that and give themselves the gift of improving just a tiny bit every single day. We've got a couple things to do today. We're going to have at least 2 action items. The first is going to be, we're going to deepen our connection to our higher power. And we're going to do that through meditation or through prayer, whatever you want to call it, however you deepen your relationship with your higher power. Again, whoever and whatever that means to you. That's what we're going to do for the next 4 days. Why do we want to do this? Why do we want to commit to this? Because something happens. It's a lot like the 7 why exercise. I didn't honestly think that adding 2 more levels deep of why would make a difference, but it's made a huge difference in my ability to understand myself better, get to the really, really deep root cause of something, and ask myself and question that and say, hey, yeah, that was when I was 7. I'm 66. Does that even apply anymore? Heck no, right? So that is one of the powers of doing a deeper meditation practice or prayer practice. Again, whatever you call it, whatever it is to you. To me, it's usually time in nature, but I decided as I was preparing this today, I'm going to do silent meditation. Why? Because I know silent meditation is really, really powerful, and I struggle with it. I have a really hard time with it. I'm up to 7 minutes. I think we started at 5. So, and that was months and months ago. It was probably 8 months ago, maybe longer. We started practicing silent meditation in a community that I'm a part of, and I've gotten up only to 7 minutes. I'll set my timer for 10, but I really only ever get to 7, and then my mind is off on some other tangent, or it's running through my day already, even though I haven't moved out of my seat. So we're going to do this day, and I said specifically execute it because I want to remind myself that we are on step 4 of our super process, and we are going to execute the plan that we started to come up with yesterday. We started to map out our path and plan our path for how we're going to go from where we are to where we want to be with respect to spiritual health and well-being in our life. And whatever goal you set for the end of this year, different for each and every one of us. So hopefully deepening and meditating or praying for a little bit deeper, whatever's deeper for you, whatever, if I'm doing 7 minutes, I'll probably try to go for 15. I was thinking 10, but as I'm talking through it, I think I will set my timer for 15 minutes a day and see if for the next 4 days, I can actually do a 15-minute silent meditation. I will report back daily with my success or continued challenge area, but we're going to do that. And you can execute applying this for the next 4 days as the step in the process if you want. Maybe you're going to execute and you're going to meditate on how you're going to fill that gap between where you are and where you want to be with respect to your spiritual goal. That is going to be our challenge today. Execute. How are we going to execute against our plan? And deepen one practice. If you pray already for an hour a day, my mom prays for 2.5 hours a day at least. So if she was going to deepen her practice, I don't know that adding more time would be the necessarily best thing for her to do. Maybe she would decide she's going to read the Bible for 10 minutes a day or something, whatever it is for her, right? Whatever it is for you. So mine, I'm just committing right now, and I'm going to write it down, so I have to hold myself accountable to it. 15 minutes silent meditation. All right. If you don't know what to do for your execution plan stage, think of the things and the steps you came up with yesterday. And if you didn't just come up with the next step to do, you can take action and execute on that today. But if you didn't do it that way and you still have a bunch of possible options, or you don't know what order to do things in, just do a simple pro and con of the different options and use that to help you select one. Sometimes these simplest tools are the best. Why? Because they're fast and they're easy and we'll actually use them. So I'd love to know your take on this particular topic. Do you have some kind of a spiritual practice yet? If not, all you have to do is pick one and do it for even 5 minutes for the next 4 days. And that would definitely fit into our 4-day challenge. So share what you're going to do in the comments below. I challenge you to share what you're going to do in the comments below, and then share what you're going to do, or that you've got your execution, you're taking action today on your spiritual goal. All right. If I can help you in any way, reach out and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.